Hi everybody, and welcome back to all my subscribers and all the new people on the channel. Today we're going to talk about the 3 keys to be more confident, because the biggest problem I've observed in our society is that we're taught not to be confident for ourselves. We're taught not to embrace our own power and come forward with our strengths and shine who we are. I'm going to get right into it, but first I just want to let you know who I am. My name is Bennett. I'm an emotional freedom techniques practitioner, also known as tapping, and I'm the best-selling author of The Touch Crisis. Key number 1 for being more confident. Let's just say, have you ever compared yourself to another person? So perhaps you thought, ooh, I'm not really as smart as, thank God they're doing that because I'm not very good at that. I'm not as confident as they are. She's obviously much more confident than I am. Or he obviously is much more professional than I am. It can even be in little subtle ways. Oh, I'm not very good at math. However, my sister, she was really good at math. We use these little tiny comparisons sometimes to motivate ourselves, which can be good, but also to hold us back and keep us stuck. So that's why it's really important to identify your personal strengths. We can't be good at everything, right? I mean, we try, because that's what we were taught. How many of you, when you were young, were really good at something? Maybe it was math, maybe it was a sport, maybe it was playing music, maybe it was just sitting and reading. Maybe you were a really graceful, lovely, compliant child, and you were really good at listening and doing what your parents or the adults in your life wanted you to do. Maybe you were good at being in time. Maybe you were good at helping other kids. But then the adults in your life said, well, you also need to be good at this. Like, good job for being good at math, but actually let's focus on your English because your English isn't good enough. Well, that's great that you're good at soccer, but you know what you really need to do is you need to be good at science. Well, you know, that's good that you're good at playing piano, but do you know what you really need to focus on is? Because they wanted you to be well-rounded, right? They wanted you to enhance your weaknesses so they were strengths as well. And they forgot to nurture the strengths within ourselves. So imagine if now you can nurture that strength within yourself. You can say, I am great at math. And that's where I excel. I am great at volunteer work. I love helping people organize and put things together. I'm great at greeting people at church. And how does that feel when you step into those powers for yourself? So imagine yourself out with other people and just saying, here's what I'm really great at. How can I help? How can I give back in this way? Look at where I shine. Can you feel that? Are you with me? Can you feel that confidence when you know you're doing something that you're really good at? You're contributing to your job, your family, your relationships, society, in whatever way feels really positive to you. How many of you are with me on that? And so what you need to make this happen all the time for yourself is observe this within yourself. Where are people complimenting you? Where are you good? And so instead of comparing yourself to the other person that is good at English when you're good at math, say, that's lovely that you're good at English. I'm great at math. We're all equal. We all have our own superpowers. So do that. Observe. Honor yourself for your own powers. Because the other problem that I see in our society is that even when we have confidence in what we do, our strength, our intelligence, then we start allowing body image issues to come in. And we start criticizing our body. Well, my hair should be longer. My hair should be shorter. Look at her hair. Isn't that beautiful? She's got that long curly hair. I just have this straight, scraggly hair that gets all humid in the winter. Or look at him. He builds muscles really, really fast. And I'm just this scrawny person. Or look at how easily they lose weight. Have you ever done that to yourself? even just a little bit, looked at your feet and said, God, my feet are ugly. I wish this finger was a little bit straighter. Look how crooked this finger is. So imagine if you could look at your body, look at the style, look at the way that you present yourself in the world and smile and say, yes, this is who I am. This is just a piece of me. Not that that means you are not going to try to work out if you want to get stronger or anything. I'm not saying to stop doing anything and be complacent. But what I am saying is if you honor your own beauty, honor the way that you move through the world, if you walk through the world with confidence, people pick up on that. Nobody's looking at that extra little inch of belly fat that you see on yourself. They're looking at your smile, your radiance, your bearing. So if you start seeing the good in your own body, the good in your own being, and the good in your style, maybe you dress really conservative and in tight suits and all that kind of stuff, and that's part of your bearing. That's who you are. That's part of your confidence. Or maybe you dress all flowy and crazy and things don't match, and it's lovely because it expresses your freedom and your naturalness. So imagine walking into a room just embracing yourself in your body, in your mind, and bringing that forward. And what you need to make this happen is to activate that goddess within you. Or that God within you, right? And if there's a block of that, if you've been so well trained in your youth to not feel good enough, get some help from a coach, an EFT like me, an EFT Emotional Freedom Techniques practitioner. Do some meditation. Work with some affirmations. Because you can have that confidence. You can step into that place. But the problem I see is even when people have confidence in their self, their strengths, they've embraced their body, and they've embraced their style, sometimes they don't know what they need or they want. So have you ever been in a group or in a relationship and someone says, hey, what do you want to do tonight? And you're like, oh, I don't know. And maybe you don't know. Maybe you just know what you don't want to do. But you don't say what you don't want to do either. Maybe you don't take the opportunity to say what it is that you do want. Maybe you know what you want, but you know that some of the other people in the group might not want that. And you think, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Imagine speaking your wants, needs, and desires. Imagine just saying, do you know what I want to do tonight? I want to go to the park and hang out and have a picnic. I want to have Thai food. And imagine if the people you're with say, actually, that sounds really fun. I haven't done that in a long time. And now you get to do what you want. Now you get to do what you need. You get your desires met, and you have that opportunity to communicate yourself and your own level of self-expression with others. How does that sound? To at least give yourself the opportunity to get what you want and what you need. Does that sound good to you? Because what you need to make this happen is to release those fears that prevent you from speaking your truth. The fear that, what will people think of me? What if I offend somebody else? When you can speak your own truth and you can say what you want, what you need, what you desire, that gives others an opportunity to give to you as well, right? Most of us like helping other people. Most of us don't want to make the decisions all of the time. We want input from other people so we know they're having a good time with us as well. So how empowering is it not only to speak your own needs and truths, but to allow other people to help you meet your needs, to help you get what you want, right? So to recap, the 3 keys to be more confident is first, identify those strengths and step into them. Embrace your body and your own personal style, and communicate what it is that you want, that you need, and that desire. So imagine now you're hanging out with a group of friends. You walk into the room to go speak with them, and you walk in with confidence, and people's heads turn. Who's that person walking into the room? Gosh, I love their style. I love the way they hold themselves. I love their laugh. I love their quietness. The way they compose themselves and they listen so carefully. Imagine people seeing you for your beauty, for all that you are. Because it's a possibility. And you get to speak your truth and have people listen, have people embrace you. Imagine this. Imagine, just close your eyes and imagine being in that space, being in that power of self. Because you've got that confidence within you. Other people have just beat it out of you in different ways. So if you like the sound of this, comment yes below in the comments. Write what step you're going to take first to increase your confidence, to step into that place of beingness for yourself. And if you like this also, please subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, because I'll be giving more tips on not only how to be more confident, but how to build better relationships, how to embrace your wants, your needs and desires, how to create emotional, intellectual, and physical intimacy with others. So my name is Dawn Bennett with Touch Remedies. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a lovely, beautiful, and confident day.